father died, he said, I wish you could have been more like your younger brother. He said I could have learned something from my brother.
This was never about you, Tom.
Shows what you know about a man's heart, Cass.
Don't call me that.
A man loves what he loves because that's what he loves. That ain't got nothing to do with whether or not he loves him back. You holstering a rejoinder, hard breather.
You don't have to do this, Tom. Let her go. She's innocent.
Innocent, says you. You realize this woman started her evening by pointing a gun at the publicly elected lawman of this here municipality.
Who exactly elected you?
And the penalty for attempted murder of a sheriff in Atchitoga County is death by hanging.
And what's his crime? Just keep me here and let him go.
Tell you what, why don't we make this easy on ourselves? Hmm? Two bullets. 2 bullets to change your world. The way I figure it, you can pick up that gun, shoot the other one, shoot yourself, and then the 2 of you can shuffle off in a blaze of glory, all Romeo and Juliet fashion. Or you could pick up that gun, shoot me, shoot the other one, and then toss the gun back in my lifeless body and convince whoever comes through that door in the morning that I was consumed by a fit of homicidal, suicidal jealousy.
Or I could just shoot you twice in the head and not give a shit what anyone thinks.
It is going to be hard to convince anyone that I got 2 in my own head before I went down. Cass.
Don't call me that.
Then, when they find out who was responsible in the morning, you're both gonna swing anyway.
Maybe just 1 in the head, and Jake and I make your suicide sound real convincing.
I dropped 4 rounds at my feet, popped myself with the 5th, and then left a live one in the barrel. There is not a deputy in this town that's gonna believe I was drunk enough for that. Sorry, Cass.
Joe, don't!
Come on, Cass! Come on! Put us all out of our misery. Make Papa Court proud.
Joe!
You see that? I just told her you were gonna get your neck stretched in the morning. And she still couldn't help but use those precious imaginary bullets on me. You may think this woman loves you, Jacob. And you may be right. But I can goddamn well guarantee you she ain't got the necessary faculties to love your ass half as much as she hates mine. She truly is her father's daughter. Well, I guess the main question of the evening is, which one of you gets to go first in the morning? Because the second one gets to watch.
Big night for him. Getting to watch us suffer.
That man suffered because of us, Josephine.
He ain't a man. He's a boy, always been a boy.
He didn't deserve what we did to him. He hasn't recovered.
We may have caused him pain. The difference is we never took any joy in it.
Daddy had a saying. An open door might invite the bad, but a closed door rejects any possibility of the good.
It's all right to get angry, Jake.
I reckon you got enough anger inside you for both of us, Joe Cassidy.
How did we end up here, you and
Ain't no one else I'd rather spend my last night on Earth with.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. Did I wake you up? I didn't mean to frighten you. I brought some hooch, but it looks like you started without me. It's all right, as long as you're not too drunk to rub my tired feet. Sheriff Hayes sent me. Got me up out of bed, said his best man was stuck in here all night, cold and bored, doing his job, guarding the condemned and all. Said I ought to come and keep you company. Said I was to do whatever you asked, whatever you wanted, for as long as you wanted. And I said, yes, sir, Sheriff, sir. Did I do wrong? You're not gonna send me all the way back up to the bell before sunrise, are you? That's what I thought. Don't be greedy. We ain't got enough blankets to carry the whole goddamn arsenal. Where are we gonna stash them? Do I have to do everything for you two? Use your imagination. And don't forget them cartridges.
Those are 30 Remington shells, genius. That's a Winchester. It's a 44 caliber rifle.
Okay then. Hand me that satchel. Well, you may have lost your looks, Jake, but at least you still got your eyesight.
What the hell are you doing here?
What's it look like, Ginger? I'm springing there.
Why?
I mean, she's got a real gratitude problem, don't she? Well, maybe I just spring him, and I leave your ass for Hayes to string up.
Rowena, listen to me.
Why should I ever trust you again? You're the reason we're in here.
I made a mistake. Now I'm trying to make it right.
You told me Jake was dead. You told me he was dead! You left me out there believing he was dead this whole time, and then you helped Hayes trap me.
Joe Bones!
Why shouldn't I just wash these bars with your brains?
Joe!
You helped that son of a bitch, and now we're in here. Why should I believe? My fault! You lied to me. You lied to me? He promised me. Promised you what? That he'd let me go?
He promised me that if I helped him lure you back, he'd let Jake go.
Hell use.
I thought that maybe if he knew I was the reason, someday he might look at me the way he's always looked at you. You both need to get out of here right now. for me.
Poor, sweet little Rowena. Shame to see her go just when I was beginning to trust her. But aiding in a jailbreak is punishable by death. That's just law of the land, I'm afraid. You confound me, Cass. Shedding tears for that little turncoat who was more than happy to trade your life for a chance to dig her claws into your rescue.
I'm gonna kill you.
You are in no position to be making threats, my old friend. Maybe I'll just string that noose up right about here.
I wish you would. I really do.
And that is exactly why I won't.
Atchitowa County Municipal Code expressly forbids public executions before 7 a.m. on the Lord's Day. I ought to know. I wrote the law myself. If you look out that window, you should be able to see the sun hit them gallows at 7:01. Enjoy the show.